Good morning, y'all. We are going to try to again today to get our camp set up. We have now been at Wading Pines for right at about 3 weeks, maybe a little longer, and we're averaging 14-hour days here, working pretty much 7 days a week. The goal is to start taking Tuesdays off. It's Tuesday. You'll see this on Wednesday because I have to, edit it and put it up in the YouTube space. But and we're out here in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey where the internet's not fast. I will say that. So today, if the rain will hold off, which it has not been doing much of that lately, we're going to try to get our gazebo put up. We're going to finish setting up my office at the residence. We do have to make a bank deposit. I do have to be on campground because we are receiving, the dog is getting me all messed up. We're receiving the new playground today, supposedly. So I do have to kind of be in the area. So, but yeah, here's the campground. I know I haven't done the tour video. There's Sir Chance-a-Lot. Hey, Chance. He says, I've got sniffing to do, leave me alone. We'll go over to the playground and I'll show you what we're doing today. So we are not quite at the playground yet. We're at the beach. And you can see these cones I've got put out on the beach. We are going to move the volleyball court from up by the playground down here to by the river. I figured while we were down by the river, you can see how much rain we've had. If you remember what the river looked like last time. The river's really up. So you can see the campgrounds right on the river. So this is where the volleyball and the basketball court are. We are going to take the volleyball court up and move it to that spot I showed you down by the river, which is just right there. And this is where the new jumping pillow is going to come. But today we are receiving the playground. So this is the basketball court right here. And then this is the old playground. We took out all of the stuff that was in this area right here. We leveled it out with the tractor. And this is where the new playground is going. And then we took the slide down off of I call it the fort. So we took the slide down. We moved some of the items that were in the area where we put the new playground, like the concrete tunnel and the little not jumping things, but rocking horses. One's a motorcycle, one's a horse. And then we cleaned up the best we could the old pieces of playground. And we'll have the new playground right over there, and the kids should have a lot of area to play. I am really happy how we have been received here at this campground, and everybody's been so nice. Lots of times when a new manager comes in, people get a little passive aggressive. We haven't really had this here. And if you remember in last week's vlog, I showed you where somebody had put 2 trash bags on the hood of my Jeep, and I was a little taken back by that. Well, after Cindy watched the video, she goes, nobody did that. I did it. I was trying to help you, so I brought the trash up and put it on the Jeep so you could take it up to the dumpster. And I'm going like, it would have been nice if you'd have told me that, so communication would have been awesome. But I'm glad that's what it was, and I'm glad nobody here at the campground did that, and makes me feel a lot better. So I will show you a site. They're not here right now, but we do have some older campers here in the campground. But it's amazing at how well people take care of the campers here and how much pride they take in their spot. Let me show you this spot. I think it's cool how they bring gravel in, how they make each spot their own, and the spots are huge. And they like their fires here for sure. So that camper's probably 15 years old, maybe a little older, but it is so well taken care of, and people spend so much time taking care of their yards. It's just, it's a really cool place. I was, just so if you hear it in my voice, I had gotten a real bad cold last week, so my voice is a little off, but I'm feeling a lot better now. Normally I would have probably taken the day off or 2 days off to get well, but there's so much going on here. So I was going back to the camper to put Chance up. He saw Puma, I think, in the window. And I looked across the field, and I believe this is the playground being delivered. So I was right. Playground is here. He thought that he was supposed to be here at 7 o'clock. It is 6:45 in the morning. And he was really supposed to be here at 8:30, so I got to try to call the installer and see what they want us to do. But it looks like my day off is not starting off as a day off. The coffee's still brewing in the camper, Cindy's still asleep, and here I am already hard at work. Okay, I know, it's not really that hard at work. It's a narrow little road we're on. No place for him to really turn around that I know. I don't know if he's gonna unload it or what. My guys don't get here until 8, so we'll have to see. It's exciting. It's always nice getting new stuff at the campgrounds. So this area right out here, we're gonna block part of that road. The playground's so big, and then we got to build a fence to keep the traffic, golf carts and trucks and stuff from driving back here. Number one thing is to keep the kids nice and safe. So I'm told we're supposed to be unloading this, and I'm looking at the weights on it. It's just Bobby today. That pallet's 2,252 pounds. That one's 865. And I don't even know what the ones are behind it.
You ready to get
Yes, that's the installers.
You ready to get your muscles going?
Houston, Texas. So we're from he likes driving it, I guess. We help perhaps keep it down.
all.
Wow, I'm feeling so much better. This morning when I was talking to y'all, I just woke up, I was groggy, half asleep, trying to figure out my day. Well, the day is figured out. We're working. But you know what? We're gonna work hard for the season and then we're off for the winter. And so the hour's gonna work out okay. Running back over to the playground to see what exactly has happened. It is 10:30 in the morning now. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Cindy's headed to the bank. I gotta go by the office to put out a fire. Looks like everything's unloaded and the workers have left. You know, I get in such a hurry, I've really got to slow down on that golf cart. Speed limit's 5 miles an hour. I need to slow down. I got to set the example. Here's all the parts for the playground. They've dug some holes. Got more parts over there. I think they've gone to Home Depot to get some stuff and we'll be good to go. All right, we are headed to the bank and I think we're gonna have to open a bank account here because we're gonna be getting the petty cash checks from the company have to be cashed. They have to be in somebody's name, so we'll see what that does. And then I think we're gonna try to find a little place to go to lunch and get us something to eat. And you can see out the window it's raining, so
It's been rainy this month.
it has been rainy this month, and our numbers at the campground show it because we haven't had a bunch of people in the store and hanging out in the campground.
Oh,
So
that's true.
all right, so we're here at the Silver Coin Diner. Cindy, what town are we in?
I think Hamilton.
Hamilton. We don't know. We ain't from around here.
We're trying to learn though, and we just thought we'd grab some lunch since we were
Out of the
late,
campground.
well, late getting out of the campground, because usually we leave and come earlier than this
Yep.
to do all of our running around.
And so this place looks like it's made of aluminum.
It looks cool.
So we're gonna give it a try. Here we are. Oh, this is cool looking.
This is really cool.
It looks like a fancy Waffle House. So what's your first impression?
I like the atmosphere.
Yes, it's very cool.
We'll have to figure out what we're doing, so we'll
So what did you order?
Well, I got a grilled chicken. The menu was so vast. There were so many choices. So I got a grilled chicken sandwich with provolone cheese and bacon.
Okay.
And they give you a complimentary cup of soup. And have we not taken a step back in time with the paper placemats
Oh,
with
I
the
know.
advertisements
This is
on
a
it?
really cool
I love
place.
it. What'd you get?
I got the chicken parm sandwich, complimentary soup, French fries, and we have gone too far north.
Look. It looks like homemade soup.
We've gone too far north. They do not have sweet tea. All they have is unsweetened tea and raspberry tea, which I don't know what that is. How is it?
Of course.
Chicken?
Chicken, rice, or lentils.
I don't think you're gonna need dinner tonight.
I'm gonna probably take some of this home.
So they're making us break our diet big time.
Okay, well, in our defense, we did take dinner home.
Yes.
We only ate half our sandwiches.
Okay, hold up the bag. Hold up the bag. That is our leftovers. We did not eat all that food. We did eat all the cake.
First of all, we brought half of sandwiches home. We bought, a pint of the homemade chicken and rice
That was
soup.
unbelievable. I'm having that for dinner.
So good. And I didn't know they made cloth
No, we're up.
grocery bags.
We're up where they don't allow you to have bags.
All right, I'm putting this back here.
So we're back in the campground. Cindy's helping with the reservation. It's been raining off and on all day. It is about 3:30. I am curious to see what kind of progress they've made on the playground. They've made a lot of progress. They said the playground should be completely done tomorrow. Looks really nice. So when we do kayaks and canoe trips, this is one of the landing areas, and fence was broken right there. So we got the fence repaired today. Still got to get some stain. Things are coming together here. So it's after 6 o'clock. We ended up having a pretty good day. Woke up this morning and the day did not go anything like we thought it would go, but we did get to spend about 2.5 to 3 hours away from the campground. Went out and explored a new little area and went to a diner and kind of had a date afternoon meal, and it was really good. Cindy and I really enjoyed it. Cindy's still at the office. She is doing some paperwork, and I had somebody tell me the other day, they go, Alec, you know, I just can't believe that y'all went up to New Jersey. We thought you worked a lot in Sellers, and y'all are working even more in New Jersey. Well, we are working a lot. We worked 7 days a week at the other campground. We're working 7 days a week here. It's kind of, I guess we're workaholics, I don't know. But It's not really work if you're doing something that you enjoy. We love working in campgrounds. We love the people that we get to meet and the different experiences we have as we travel all over the country. And I would have never made it to New Jersey if I wasn't work camping. And I didn't know if I would like New Jersey, but so far I do. And we're gonna have a lot of time off this winter, and I'm happy we're here. Now this work is different than the work we did in South Carolina. South Carolina was more of a labor of love. It was physical labor. And here, it's a lot more mental labor. And it's just different. I like it. The campground here is unbelievable. In fact, I'm thinking about, in about a month or two, doing a video about some upcoming work camping opportunities that we're gonna have here at Wading Pines in 2026. And I'll give an address where you can email if you're interested. So let me know in the comments down below if a video like that would interest you, if you're interested in work camping and that sort of stuff. What we got accomplished today? Well, we got the playground delivered, and I'm looking at it right there. Looks like they've about got it put together. It's not quite as big as I thought it was going to be, but I think the kids are really going to enjoy it. We went to the bank today. We got a lot of paperwork done today. I didn't get any of my personal stuff done today. The gazebo's still not up. The Jeep's not unloaded. I haven't taken the front end off the Jeep yet, the tow bar and all that kind of stuff. So I do need to make some time to do some personal stuff. But there was so much to do when we got here at the campground. And, you know, we talked today, we've got somebody that is volunteering to help with the snack shack this summer. The people here, it's unbelievable as how willing they are to give their time to make the campground better. And I think that's what's making this place kind of special. So I encourage you to go find a job doing something that you like. What we enjoy is Cindy and I get to do this together. We spend pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week together. We've never been happier. And sometimes I'm tired. You know, it's a lot of work. This morning you could tell I was very tired. But if you're not happy doing what you're doing, I encourage you to do a little more research into work camping. Until next week, y'all travel safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.